because there's Xander the Blue and Alkali's not here. Woo!
Thank you so much to Status. Before you go, there is something we wanted to talk to you about. Because we're the Dragget Show. That is, Dragon and Ferret together. I'm Alkali.
I'm Zanny.
And who's not here? Yay! But Status, before you go, we just wanted to talk about something because you produced an album.
I did.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can absolutely talk about that. There's copies in the back that you can buy that are $10. I worked incredibly hard on it. It's literally been in production since I was 15, and I'm so excited to finally have it out, and it's incredible. And I'm so incredibly speechless with all the amazing support, and so much of it has come from the Dragget Show, and I cannot thank them enough for all of their amazing support. So,
we cannot thank you enough for your amazing support. You wrote our theme song. You are insanely talented. And your CD made me cry in an airplane to the point where they brought me extra booze, so that was nice.
Hey, there you
go. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, give it up for our good friend, a friend of the Dragget Show and of the convention. Give it up for Status Ferret!
Is this a Q&A session now?
It is.
Well, go ahead.
That table, the Dragget Show table, is going to show up randomly in this room when I'm performing as a deal between myself and the con chairman because we kind of screwed up my dealer's table because I can't fill out paperwork properly. Did you know the number 0 is less than the number 1? What a country. So yeah, that table will be around. Those DVDs will be around, yes. You will be able to purchase it at a later time.
If you're looking for
CDs,
one from me specifically, you can find me on everything at Status Ferret, and we can talk and I can get one to you.
Okay, cool.
One more time for Status.
All right, without further ado, hello, welcome to the Dragget Show, the Dragon Feather Together. I'm Zanny, this is Alkali.
I'm not here.
And oh God, where are we? We're at Indy FurCon.
Wow!
I'm tired.
Leave it to Zanny. It's like, hi everyone, welcome to Where the Hell Am I? That might have happened due to last night. We don't pull punches about ourselves, so we're both on a tea break right now. We realized when looking at our stash of homegrown weed, staring into the depths of the bucket and thinking, there used to be significantly more weed in there. Maybe we should take a break. And one of the things that happens to you on breaks, Zanny, you want to explain?
Yeah, we've been going a little hard, so one thing that happens is, well, you just stare at the ceiling and you can't go to sleep and your eyes just, and just, you're energized. I could not go to sleep last night at all. I could not figure out what, I was like, oh yeah, the weed.
Now, that's how I was woken up from a dead sleep, dreaming about, I don't know, probably weed.
Huh?
And all of a sudden I am jolted awake by them. It's the weed! I'm like, it is? Where?
Is it the weekend? Yeah, right?
The weekend is next weekend.
Yeah, right?
No, it's rough. I mean, has anyone in here ever tried to just like cut back? Like, who here has ever quit cigarettes? Did you guys do that? See, now that's a real feat. It's an addictive and actually addictive substance. Cannabis is only mentally addictive. You're not physically addicted. There's no chemical. It's just your brain going, you know what would be great right now? Anything but this. With weed. And that's just your every single thought. So I'm sitting here constantly like, good, I need to get ready for my performance, and all I need is to comb my hair, put on my deodorant, and smoke this joint. No, that is not something I need to do right now. I just need to smoke this joint. No, that is not something I need to do right now, but this bong will help me Oh, it's just nonstop. It's nonstop!
Here comes the depression gremlin. Yeah, exactly.
You leave the depression goblin alone!
I'm coming back! No, that's cobalt.
Oh, there is no depression cobalt. The depression cobalt goes to the store for paper towels and comes back with chainsaws. That's not depression, that's love.
Chainsaws! We had a joke. What? Alkali says if you send me out for paper towels, I'd come back with chainsaws, which I can't disagree with, honestly. It sounds like something I would
We had company over. We were having a small dinner party. We were out of an ingredient, and I said, Zanny, would you mind going to the store to pick up X? I don't need to tell you what X was, because here are the items Zanny brought home. 1 Fuji apple with a bite taken out of it, bitten by them, which is fine. A bottle of hand soap, very not good for cooking, but good for washing dishes. And also, dishes! I didn't need saucers, but a whole stack of them. Why? They were on sale, and I was proud. They were on sale, and you brought them. I'm like, I'm so happy. I want to correct you, because all I needed was some mayonnaise, because I'm white and American. If you're going to the store for me, buy mayonnaise. That's how it works.
It's good to know I can just justify everything with, I used a coupon.
Okay, I don't like that that's true, but it's very true. Hey, Zanny, I brought home Oreos. What happened?
They disappeared. Fast.
Oreos were on sale, and Zanny was so angry, like, you don't need those, we're on a diet. I said, I know, but they were on sale. And Zanny goes, that's not a reason to buy something. You need to really think about, oh, they're really good in milk.
Okay, I have to say something. Whoever at Oreo designed the new package that like opens from the top is a monster. Because you just feel like Attack on Titan on like attacking a church. You're like, you rip it open, I just got to grab a ton. I'm just saying.
You are a monster, and I love it.
Like,
referring for cannibalism?
yeah, why not?
Texas staple people.
Look,
It's finger looking good.
It's been known to happen.
so 3 days ago was my 40th birthday.
Woo!
I don't know if that's applause worthy. Everything hurts. So, one of the things that I accidentally purchased, because I just grabbed, when you see a sale on Oreos, you stick out your arm and you see what falls into the cart. And one of them were birthday cake Oreos.
Oh, God.
They were at the bottom of the stack, and we reached the bottom of the stack on my birthday, to which Zan painted such a beautiful picture. Zan, how did you assume you were going to find me on my 40th birthday?
Alone in the garage, just with 5 Oreos in his mouth. Oreo birthday cake. It's just like a commercial, you know? Oh, I'd be a terrible marketing.
I love that most of our jokes is, what can we say to the other to depress us to a level where we're still in love? Oh, that works. That's perfect.
Oh, we're terrible. Blood.
I've been drinking for like half a day already.
I get you.
Never change, guys. Never change.
We're not allowed. Court order.
40 years now, I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, something's changing.
You know what's it called? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, you can't teach a gay mutt to hop something else. I like this one. Love is in the air. Oh my God.
Love's in the air!
Oh my God.
Love's in the air! Love's in the air!
My father asked about my show. So if you don't know, right before all this happened back at MCFC, literally at MCFC, I was fired from my career that I have been in since I was 16 years old. It's all I've ever known. Which also means that all I've ever known is a job that was literally just sucking the life from me. And every one of my friends could see it, but I had a paycheck blinding me. So I let it happen. And about a week after being unemployed and doing the Dragget Show, I realized the quality of life was so different that this is what I want to do. I want to perform. I want to do this show. And I've been really enjoying it to the point where I'm not going to lie to my family. When they ask me what I do, I tell them, waitress. And then I come clean. I tell them that I have a small podcast that's got a small following. We have some fun. My dad accepted this. He did not like it, but he accepted this. And this last weekend, I went over there for my birthday, and my dad goes, well, you know, if at some point you wanted to tell me where I could tune into the show, and my very first thought is of the brand new Twitch points level that we put out. Love is in the air. I don't know how much I'm comfortable with my father tuning in and us going, did somebody just spend 100 made-up points? Let's make out for 5 minutes. Oh, are we kobolds? Let's perform 4 on each other's noses. Yeah, I don't need that in my life. So my dad goes, can I see the show? I go, I got a lot of reruns. Audio only. Absolutely, you can see my. He goes, that's wonderful. So I gave him the best of the Dragget Show, episodes 1 through 100. That was a week ago. I have not talked to my father in a week. I did talk to my brother, though, who told me, our father is concerned. And I said, oh, was it the context? He's like, no, I don't know what he's concerned about, but he does want you to start drinking more? Like, well, that's true love. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
It was nice, though. It was
Yeah.
nice. I very rarely get to see my brother and my father. They are very different people from me. And everyone, you got to sit next to me while I had a conversation with my brother on the phone.
Yes.
That was new territory for you, wasn't it?
I'll say.
Our families are a little different. Zan, would you like to do your side of a conversation with your brother? All quotes. Nothing but goddamn movie quotes.
But movie and Space Ghost quotes. That's all we talking. Yeah.
That's it. The entire time listening to them on the phone, all I hear is them going back and forth with Space Ghost quotes, movie quotes, and it's adorable. My brother called me up and goes, hey! My wife left me. You want one of my kids?
Oh, shit.
No, not really. It's like, all right. Well, now that I threw that out there, how about you just watch them? I'm like, oh, God, is this what I do to Zan? Because every time I need to ask them a bad question, I always throw out like, hey, Zan, I just want to let you know. I crashed the car into a ditch and we're going to starve to death tomorrow. And they go, oh, my God, really? I go, no, but we're not going to Indy FurCon this year. I'm so sorry. And I run away. Because if the first one's really bad and the second one's just bad, transitively, it's fine. It's fine. However, I will not be watching my brother's kids at our house, and I quote, I own a VR machine. I own an entire garage full of camera equipment and sound equipment, and there is porn hidden in 90% of the house. I don't need your kids here. To which my brother responded by, 90% of my house is filled up with Christmas trees that have not been put away, and I lost my porn a year ago. My kid hasn't talked to me. This is nothing new. See you at noon. So you're going to be an uncle.
Oh, boy. I hope not. More like an aunt. Anyway.
My bad.
We have not had any sleep. It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's been kind of crazy here. Hello, everyone. This is Dragget Show. We are sleep deprived, and it's fun. Thank you so much. You gave these amazing presents.
Oh my God.
These amazing. Start off these figurines. You color them in my style with my hair, and they're so fucking cool. And I just wanted to thank you so much. What's that?
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Xander's eyes need him too.
Yeah. Now you have eyes like me. Congratulations.
Could you hand me that book?
Yeah.
Briggs for my birthday, and thank you very much again, my friend. This is insane. A limited edition 12 pins from D&D, all of them applicable in AR. There's an app that you can shine your cell phone on this in augmented reality, and it'll play a little 3D animation on your phone. Dude, this is so cool. I have been a D&D player, oh my God. I've been a D&D player longer than some of the people in this room have been alive. Oh, God damn it. I've been playing D&D since a year after I played LARP. I actually was one of those weirdos who did LARP first and D&D second, which kind of changed the whole perspective on D&D, because the first time I played it, LARP, live action role play. Let's go play D&D in the forest and beat the crap out of your friends. Role play. Let's sit at a table and roll dice. So I was DMing him like, okay, it's time for a battle. Let's go outside, grab a stick. They didn't like that much. You leave my lightning bolts alone.
Well, that is really beautiful.
Isn't it? I love this thing. You have to talk.
Okay. Oh man, I used to work for an AR company. That brings back memories, and it's weird. I'll tell you what.
I forgot about
I
that.
did. That was one of my last weird gigs.
You-
Because like it just operated on a hope and a prayer, where we're just like, it was one of those companies where like some millionaire gave him a bunch of money and we're just trying stuff, and like we would come, the boss would come to us and like, we're gonna pitch this to that and that and this. So like one time, they're like, hey Zanny, this weekend, you think you can work on the weekend? It's really important. Okay, what's up? We want you to make an animation of Kanye West for Kanye West. I'm like, what? So that actually happened. I was sitting in my basement having to animate Kanye West rap in front of the Chicago skyline, and he liked the animation that was just plug and play better, which is just like take 2 seconds, because of course.
Of course,
'Cause
of course. Why put effort into something when you can let a program do it for you?
Exactly.
Your job is meaningless.
Oh yeah, I get that.
That's brutal. That is
Oh.
absolutely brutal.
Hey, now just get someone in VR chat and do this. Yeah, you got animation.
Yeah,
You're good.
no, that's the, like I had done, I was a desk clerk for years, I worked as a commodities broker for years, and every once in a while you'd get the person to say, it's like, oh, your job is so hard, we could let a phone answering service do that. I'm like, that would be amazing. Press 1 to trade gold. Press 2 if you've lost all your money. Press 3 if you've lost all your money. Goodbye. Like that'd be the entirety of it.
It's a matter of seconds. They can't automate that. Come
Look,
on.
but they want to, that'd be cheaper.
Oh, of course.
And that's how I feel about your job. Like, I saw your animation. The animation was immaculate. It looked so good. Projected through a phone shined at a table, and you looked through the screen, and on the table was the Chicago skyline and Kanye West rapping in front of it. And then I showed what won. It looked like the Lego movie if halfway through they stopped trying and just threw Legos at a goddamn camera. Like, yep, it's raining now. It's raining now. And it was garbage. And the idea that that's what they chose due to price is just heartbreaking. Absolutely
You know,
heartbreaking.
hey, it's AR. It's weird. We all want our Princess Leia thing.
I'm sorry, our princess. Oh,
Help me Obi-Wan, you're my only hope.
See-
Ever since that's what AR is, and so you can have that on your table.
I
Oh,
don't
have to go on
want
an
that
adventure.
though.
Oh.
I play Shadowrun.
Oh.
If we get AR, I want to wear my glasses. I want to wear a contact lens. I want to be walking down the street, and I want a thing to show me, oh my God, buy one, get one free Oreos.
What?
It's all I want.
Sale isn't justification.
Sale is absolutely, it's a reason to make AR. Imagine this, you're walking down the street. You're having a great day. Under your feet is the green line showing you how to walk to your house. As you're about to cross the street, your glasses light up until you don't move. You're about to get hit by a car. Amazing. And all of a sudden, as that car goes by, it alerts you, also, that person is interested in you on Grindr. Holy crap, they're right here. This is what augmented reality is all about. Sales and getting laid. All of America is based around sales and getting laid. Capitalism and copulation. It's all we need.
Are we gonna have a grinder set up where there's like all your potential things pop up and like get us like spinny?
No, it's going to be like in The Sims. They'll wander around our house doing random things until they screw while one of our friends is playing chess. The Sims is a weird game. It's a weird game. Zanny, we could not be more different when it comes to video gaming. I am big time on RTSs, even less than RTSs, but like strategy games, world builders, City Skylines, by far my best game. And Zanny's playing like Super Meat Boy and these amazing platformers that visually stunning. I pick up a controller and I start peeing myself out of fear. I can't play this game, but we found it. A game we can play together. Why? Because we downloaded all the sex mods, and half the time we just start the game, let it play, and start smoking and see what our other selves do. I'm a murderer.
Yeah, that was quite the funny when I was realizing, hey, Alkali, I look like a little chubby on the belly there, don't you think?
Yeah, you do. We can go in and edit the. Oh.
I had some Babby.
They tried for Bobby. To which Sandy goes like, wait a minute, so what happens here? I'm like, I've never played Sims 4 before. He goes, can we build a second floor? We need stairs.
Well, my favorite part is like when I went into labor, I kind of acted like how I would, because I had no idea what to do. I would just sat there and I took a nap. And it says, in labor.
The game.
45 minutes. I'm like, what the hell?
The game had a hiccup, and apparently their pregnancy started at the exact moment they left for work, so the game didn't know what to do, so it just sent them home, and they wandered into the house, went to the bathroom, read a book, took a nap, and birthed a carriage.
In the living room.
Just the carriage. There's a little notice like, the government has given you a carriage. Like, the government doesn't help you after you're born. They only care about you making your mom miserable until you're born, and then they give up on you. You can starve then, that's fine. And we're just sitting here like, all right, we have a baby now. What do we do? The question that we are fearful of having to be asked in real life. And Sandy's response was, can we build a closet? Like, do you mean a nursery? They said no. Soundproofing is a thing with expansions. That baby didn't bother us until Zan went to check on it, and it was gone.
Disappeared in front of my eyes.
Right as they were clicking, the baby vanished, and the first response was, thank God! I'm like, what? Apparently, the game's authorities had come in and taken our baby. There was no option. There was nothing. The game announced, your baby has been taken by Child Protective Services, and the baby vanished, which leads me to believe CPS are actually wizards. Hear me out. That's why they work there. If you're a wizard, chances are you're not having a baby. You're wearing robes all the time. You've got bat guano in your pocket. Getting laid isn't really at the top tier of what you're doing. You can tell physics to sit down and shut the fuck up. That's a little bit better. So they vanished our kid. And what did we do? We immediately threw a party. In-game, invited everyone over, and as you do these word bubbles, no words, word bubbles show up over their heads. And every single one of them had a word bubble show up with our baby's picture on it, obviously asking us, oh, where's the baby? And our response was obviously, due to the red X, CPS took it away. And that would have been fine until you realize how The Sims works. The Sims is based off of interactions. If they like your interaction, a green plus sign shows up. If they don't like your interaction, a red negative sign shows up. And as we told our friends that our baby had been taken away from every one of them, green triple plus, green triple plus, green triple plus. It is the furries! You understand! Oh, that game is ridiculous.
The baby's been taken away by EA Games. Yay!
Yeah, exactly. If they did that, they take it one limit at a time and you'd have to pay $200 each. It's not going to work out well for us.
Oh, I can't wait for a game to show up later and be like, oh no, I made a mistake.
Oh, I'm totally waiting for this thing to show back up.
Yeah.
I adore games like this because you never know what's going to happen. And one day, I just want somebody to show up at the door of our fake house, like, ding dong, and the picture of the baby and the word bubble come again, and just them and me, all negatives. Like, nope, you are not getting any money from us. We told you that I put a roof over your house and I can make you vanish by a wizard.
I just love like the conversation the whole time as we knew that I'm pregnant. Like, okay, how are we gonna kill this baby?
Oh, yeah. We have a robot lady, Alexa, in our garage, so we know it's spying on us. That means the government definitely is listening in to everything else we say from this point on. You cannot talk about anything in The Sims without the government freaking the hell out. On the other side of this, we record the Dragget Show next to that. The government is definitely listening to the Dragget Show. If you're listening to Mountain, you sons of bitches, buy something. You ask, you're getting this all for free. Love is not in the air, assholes. Give me money. Give me money.
Love is in the air.
Okay.
Yay. No Twitch points were cost. Okay.
No
Oh, you
Twitch.
gotta send it to him? Okay. What's that?
I will do it next time.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
technically government.
Nice.
You took our baby. I owe you one. You beautiful, beautiful wizard.
Wait, is it too early to do next time? Oh, God.
I don't know how to feel about this right now.
You're very good. Oh, my God. A sign that says Daddy on it.
I don't know how to feel about this right now.
So you go to college?
I hate you all. What time? You got it?
Yeah, 30.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, we want to introduce our first guest to the stage. You know them, you love them. They have been your con chairman non-consecutively for I legitimately don't know how many years at this point. Give it up for the one, the only, Lord Pandan!
Hello, my potential Danny DeVito.
What am I, the Kirkland brand Danny DeVito?
Yes.
I do work for Costco.
You're low.
I forget that.
Oh, geez.
That's right, you can get me a gallon of tequila for $1. Help me out, buddy.
Kirkland.
They raised
Kirkland
their prices. It's like $1.99.
Damn it. How will I get drunk now?
Get a coupon.
Costco doesn't take coupons. I've tried repeatedly, much to my amusement and their chagrin. Because then you can just show them, it's like, hey, see this at the bottom? This is worth 1/100 of a cent. I'm going to go to my car. You're about to learn that pennies aren't the worst thing you can be paid in.
Oh.
No, that's a joke. That doesn't exist anymore. That used to be a thing. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, like actual value, 1/100
I
of a cent or
still see
something.
that on occasion on some people.
See, I've looked and I haven't noticed it. Is it? Does anyone know? Is that still a thing?
I think I've seen it on
Depends on the coupon.
I've seen it
Does
on
it?
Burger King coupons.
Okay, all right. That kind of. I really do. Again?
In the fine print, you can see it, but you need like a super magnifying glass, so the government puts it on there. Yeah.
But you're blind. See, I just once, I want to pay somebody in nothing but coupon stubs and just see what they do. Because they're going to say no. And they go, see the fine print? Like, I don't care about the fine print. Well, that means that coupons don't expire, doesn't it? Take my coupons.
Yeah, I'll play with the ceremonies. Don't worry, I wouldn't do that.
That's it. No. Do it here. I don't have to count the money here. I win. If you guys don't know what we're referring to, BLFC, you got to go to BLFC with us.
I want to go back.
I want
was
you
there
there.
for the musical year. I
That was
want
so
to go
good.
back, yeah.
Well, it got out of hand. Do you remember back on the musical year where a bunch of people donated the 1 to 5 cent coupons from gambling? There was the leftover on a slot machine win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so BLFC, they were. I run charity with them. I got a stack of these things. Have you ever played a slot machine? You know, they print out little tickets, so if you put in $20, you keep playing, and eventually you're down to 2 cents. There's nothing to do with 2 cents. You print it out, it's a 2-cent piece of paper, it's pointless. Unless the convention chairman tells everyone to save them. To save every single piece of 1 to 5 cent pieces of paper and hand them all to me at closing ceremonies. And I don't mean hand them to me. I mean, they had a money gun. Remember those things that just shoot dollar bills? Kind of like if the strippers wanted it to hail. I don't really... This thing filled all over main event stage. All over the floor in front of main event stage. Slipping through the cracks on main event stage to the total tune, bear in mind, 1 to 5 cents. Hundreds of dollars put into a machine one at a time by myself in the car. And the staff of the hotel, the first time they walked past, like, oh, is that what you guys are doing? Good luck. The second time they walked past, having fun. The 10th time they walked past, when we still had a stack like this, like, hey, you know, we have a machine. If you finish that fucking sentence, if you are going to tell me that this whole time we could have just slit these through a machine, I'm going to kill. It's like, well, we could do that. But that broke like literally 2 days before you guys got here, and this person over here told us not to repair it. And their director of operations leans their head in, gives me a thumbs up, and runs.
On the bright side, at least you can make it rain on a budget. Without making it hurt. I mean,
That's true. That's true.
you don't want to throw change at them.
I don't like throwing change at people. People have the tendency to like throwing it at me. That gets horrifying. Dollar coins hurt, motherfuckers.
I believe they're called loonies.
Looney Tunes.
Only in your weird country would we have money called loonies and toonies.
Yeah.
How do you get away with that? This is money. It makes the world go round. It's the root of all that is evil, and you're going to call it a toonie? I need to move.
To the Moonies?
To the boonies with toonies.
Let's watch Goonies. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
At least we haven't gotten a quintney yet.
A what?
A quintney.
What's a quintney?
$5 coin.
I hate you. What's the biggest change, actually? Because you moved to the States quite a while ago.
The biggest coin I've seen is the $2 coin.
not the biggest change as in coin. The biggest change in lifestyle.
Oh!
Moving from Canada to America.
Much less poutine.
Much less.
A lot less poutine.
Exactly.
Just down the street there's some.
Ooh.
Where? But they don't have poutine
I
there.
thought that it looked like they had.
They do in Wisconsin. I didn't know if they did here. I'll have to check.
We will have to check that.
Do you? Well, I mean,
It's migrated.
so I went to Culver's the first night here, and I got a fish sandwich. And I always in Everett Square, I get a fish sandwich and some vinegar because they have packets of vinegar because it's a very British or Canadian thing, fish with vinegar.
Right.
And I asked them, can I get some vinegar? They're like, oh yeah, we've got a vinegar thing. So I get back to the room, open up my fish sandwich, and with it is a packet of a salad vinaigrette. I'm like, oh, you're close, but you're so wrong.
So very, very wrong. Pat, you need to understand, First Squared, 1 year, the food prep decided to put poutine on the menu. And then Pandez gave me a visit in operations. Pandez, what was your impression of the Wisconsin poutine from First Squared?
I'm trying to recall. I want to say it was good.
Powdered? No, it was powdered watery gravy
Oh.
and like sharp cheddar. Remember?
Yeah, I was like,
You were angry about the cheese curds most of all.
I was like, this is not the right cheese for poutine. It's got to be like a mozzarella kind of a thing. But yeah, sharp cheddar does not really go well with gravy and fries.
I was just worried because I'm like, oh God, my Canadian representative is not happy with my representation of Canadian food. I better go. So I just told the restaurants, like, hey guys, maybe the poutine's really not working out too well. And I tell this, they pass this along to the chef. The next day they come back to me like, yeah, no, we understand what happened now. Like, oh, really? Like, yeah, they had never heard of poutine. They looked it up on Reddit. That explains that.
I can see that.
When we run this podcast, we also have a Patreon. If you're at a certain level of the Patreon, you can ask us questions. So these are our question masters for the evening. Let's give it up for Peter the Bear.
And by the way, that's at patreon.com Dragget Show.
Thank you. Peter the Bear asks our first question. Question for everyone. If you listen to podcasts besides the Dragget Show, what's your favorite podcast?
Besides the Dragget Show?
Besides the Dragget Show.
We're
We're barely a podcast anymore. We're just two idiots with who own a camera. Like that's.
I mean, the Dragget Show is the only one I currently listen to. I'm trying to think. There was one I listened to like 10 years ago, but I can't even think of what.
Really?
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, and I mostly just like listen to video or streams now. But I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, and I forgot the rest of that sentence, so that's good. I have no sleep. This is terrible. So I'm trying to remember what I used to listen to.
So I listened to a podcast called Small Town Murders. Did anyone else listen to that one? Okay, Small Town Murders is actually amazing. It's two comedians who do a deep dive into an actual murder. It's one of those real crime shows. Some of them are solved, some of them are unsolved. You never know what you're getting into. But it's done by two comedians, and watching their journey through the year has been epic. I mean epic, because they start off like, all right, we're going to do this small town murder, we're going to talk about some murders, and just want to let everyone know we're comedians, but we're not making fun of the victims. This is very important to us. We just need you to know that we care. And at this point, they're like, stop sending us hate mail. We don't care about you. These people died. We can't change it. We're clowns. Fuck you. Here's how somebody got murdered by a French fry. Like, okay, buddy, here we go. And it's so good. They get into these deep dives of this town of 1,300 people. Here is the demographic of the town. Here's the cost of a home in this town. They go into all this stuff. And then the weirdest, most horrific deaths, with one of them still being like, yes, it has happened, and here's the facts, and the other one just going like, oh my God, talk about a case of misunderstanding, and just goes off into the distance, horribly making fun of every single murdered person ever in this show. And the other gentleman just trying to rein it in. And the show has never been about the murder. The show is about how horrible the second guy is. Also, how fucking stupid. Because you haven't lived until you have a person who does not know the difference between a homicide and the side of the house where the murder happened. Like, okay, so it happened on the side of the homicide. So the side of the, no, homicide, it's a homicide. He died in a homicide. On the side of the house, it's like watching Who's on First with Murder. I highly recommend it. Small Town Murders.
Nice.
Small Town Murders is awesome.
Yeah. I used to listen to a lot of like Mark Maron and stuff
I
like
love
that.
Mark
Oh
Maron.
yeah, and like all the way through. And I think that like the peak of that was when he had Obama in his house. That was just weird. So
Mark Maron interviewed Obama?
in his house with the Secret Service on his roof. It was weird.
Mark Maron.
Yeah, they even talked about it. Like, you got a Secret Service guy on my roof, so that's fun. Yeah, it was because like they had a sniper to look out or something. I don't know how the American government works. It's weird.
The main character from Glow had Barack Obama in his house with a sniper on his roof.
Yep.
God bless America. What the fuck? Briggs Buckingham asks, thank you very much, Briggs. What Broadway play would you want to star/be a cast member of?
Oh, the apple. What a train wreck. It sounds like she just took it, right?
What the fuck? That movie was amazing.
Time for
That is,
the BIM hour.
oh my God, no more BIM hours.
Ben,
I believe we all know that I would like to be the king from Hamilton.
Yeah, I agree. You would make an amazing
Nice.
king from Hamilton.
Yes.
I am a huge fan. Uncle Kage showed me the show a while ago, and it broke my brain. I got the chance to see it live recently. It is immaculate. The Gone Wrong Show. It is an entire show. All right, we have some fans in the audience. Wonderful. Excellent. The entire show's premise is the personification of the show must go on. And I'm not talking about just verbal mistakes. At the end of most shows, they have totally destroyed their set. We're talking about like Buster Keaton style. The final act of the live presentation that I saw had 3 actors standing in the middle of the stage when all 3 stage sections fell in perfect order, bam, 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 all of them standing where the window is. Missing them This is the level that they do on stage, and I don't want to just be there because I think that would be an amazing performance to achieve. I don't want to be there because it looked like they were having so much fun. I want to be there because sooner or later, one of us would fuck up, and don't forget, the show must go on. What are they going to do when I'm laying there with a concussion talking about the Oreos that I just bought at home, singing myself happy birthday while complaining about a wizard stealing my child? Let's see what you do now, Ted.
The government wizard.
The government wizard.
Oh.
The government wizard's your baby.
The government wizard's your baby? Oh, Jesus.
No, I love that show. That show is very fun. If you had a chance, it's on Amazon Prime, I think. They have 2 seasons. It's really something unique. I really enjoyed that. Oh, you went. Test Cat. I did it. I fucked everything up. Heart emoji, eggplant emoji, and porn.
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong page there, bud.
I don't think so.
I know you're there.
Test Cat Magic Jag asks. Thank you, Test Cat. Oh, God. There's a raging inferno! Quick! What 3 things do you grab to save other than yourself? Also, hope this never actually happens. Good vibes only. Test Cat Magic Jag, there's a raging inferno. Quick! What 3 things do you grab to save other than yourself? Zanny, what do you say? The house is on fire! Hurry! Hurry!
I don't know. Wait, I think I missed a point here. Oh, I forgot things.
Zan,
Damn it!
Zan just runs out of the house and waits for me outside. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Bring your chainsaws.
Yeah, don't forget
Jesus! It's a fly!
Oh, thanks for grabbing me. That's very kind.
You can piggyback and I'll have chainsaws. Jesus!
Oh my God, did you hear Alkali died in a fire? Oh my God, really? Yep, got chainsawed. In a fire by his mate. Des, Raging Inferno, what do you grab?
3 things?
3 things.
Well, obviously, first, my mate. Make sure
Yep, okay.
they're safe.
That's a good one.
Second, the doggo, because
Puppy.
she's got to be safe. And passport, because if things are that terrible, I want to go back home.
Oh! I gotta find my passport.
You should.
No. Anyway, I know where it is in general.
No, you don't!
It's in that room.
Okay, honestly, that's the best response I've given. Usually, it's in the house. That's usually... We just did... we didn't just do them. We did taxes. I do my taxes. I help Zanny with their taxes. We got the tax forms back. There's a very important piece of paper. I said, Zan, I will need this next year to do your taxes. Put this in a safe place. They literally pulled one of these. Okay. And walked away.
That's the important pile.
That is not an important pile. There was unopened mail in that pile and a ham and cheese sandwich. That is not the important pile. I have a filing cabinet. Everything I do is labeled on Excel. I am OCD to a level that I am not comfortable with. And then there's Zan. Hurricane Zanny wandering through the house, leaving a trail of lube on the hardwood floor because sometimes you just want to live in an ice skating rink.
I have to dolly 3 times a day, damn it. Anyway, things happen, you know?
Sometimes things happen. So let me ask you another question. Where's your tax form?
In the important pile.
There is no important pile, Zan!
It's that room. It's the important pile.
The room! Oh my God, that is my office!
Yeah.
Oh,
The
fuck.
office is. It's a pile.
The office is not
Business.
a pile of
It's a pile of business. Come on. Work with me here.
I did work with you! I gave you the paper! I said I need this in a year! What are you gonna do with it? You started by putting it on your desk. I said no. You moved it to my desk. That's probably the best case scenario, but no!
This is what you get for working with a kobold.
Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, introducing to the stage our next guest. Give it up for Citrine! Citrine, enjoy Candy the Couch.
Oh! Yay! I love couch.
Yay,
There you go,
couch.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an inflatable.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah, yeah.
sexy.
They're very sexy. I'm
Yes.
passing you a microphone.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for welcoming me on here, my friend. It's nice to have an inflatable and something hard in my hand. I love the way you do this.
I love you, Citrine. If you don't know who Citrine is one of the amazing musicians that you can hear right here at This Week in IFC. They've been a furry musician since I've known them. It's been so fun. You have had some, tearjerker songs. You
Oh.
Here's to you, son of a shit.
Yeah.
Citrine has been performing at these cons. How long have you been performing at these cons?
So my very first convention ever was IFC 2014 at the Sheridan that I attended with a badge. That was my very first convention. This is number 40 now.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And I performed at that first convention, and luckily Silver Gatamon wasn't recording the variety show, so that shit stain will not exist, and I'm happy about it.
Now you get to do a lot of performances in the convention now.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one to perform in?
Honestly, my favorite one is Who's Line, and I'll tell you why. It's because getting to do Who's Line, so there is a game that you introduced me to that's called Barfly, Bartender, what have you. And if you've ever seen the original Who's Line, it's basically an improv game. Somebody goes out, they get the topic, they come back, then a person has to sing that to me. I'm the bartender that doesn't get one shot, I get however many contestants you got, and I have to sing back the response to them. And I love that because that is literally how I write every single one of my songs. I have never sat down and been like, I'm going to take a whole night or I'm going to take a month or a year to write a song. I go and I record it on my little handheld recorder because the words come to me while shit is falling out my ass and you guys cry over it and I don't understand any of it.
Now, Des, you've been doing improv with me for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
You're also very into the singing games.
I do.
Can you remember one of your big successes? You've had a few just absolute.
Like song-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, probably the Christmas ones from First Square. Pandas the Virgin.
I forgot about Pandas the Virgin. Holy shit. Let Pandas go.
Humpity hump hump, humpity hump hump. Wait, I'm gonna blow.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have been off of my times all weekend. We only have another 8 minutes here. Dear God, my apologies. All right, go back to the questions.
Although open mics are at 8, so we gotta.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, this is how professional we are, figuring out our panel schedule on stage. Yeah, that's entertaining. Citrine, we got to get you caught up.
Okay.
What Broadway play would you want to be a star in / be a cast member of?
Be a star of and be a cast member of. I'm going to go, just because it's the first thing that came to mind, I'm going with Avenue Q.
Nice.
Mainly because I'm asexual and I can sing internet for porn and it's ironic.
But that's awesome. All right, now good answer, Avenue Q. I like that one. And also, there's a raging inferno in your house. What 3 things do you grab to save other than yourself?
You better bring Alkali this time.
Well, if Alkali's in my house, there's the raging inferno. It's yelling at me if I don't take it.
It's a raging inferno because I'm a flamer. Get over it.
Oh, all right. I see how this is. So 3 things I can grab. I'm grabbing my porn stash. I'm not leaving that behind.
Last joke, asexual. This joke, porn stash. I love you.
Look, asexual means that, in my opinion, you don't, like, for me personally, it's that you don't have, like, you're just not interested in the actual act of sex and the pleasure in yourself. It's like, cool, I don't have to, my needs. You know?
Fair enough, actually.
Okay, yeah. Let's see, second thing I would grab, I'm grabbing my guitar so I can ironically sing about my house burning because that's what I'm fucking good at.
Nice.
You're gonna serenade your burning house outside with the 3 things that you saved. Sitting there with a guitar, a stack of porn, and what else when the firefighters show up?
No.
Trauma makes the best art.
He's an ordinary guy burning down the house.
It's pyro porn.
Okay, now you're a suspect.
I can totally see him strumming his head like, hey there, bartender, don't call me a liar. It's more than my pants that are on fire.
I can't help it, my dick's hard, it's my desire.
Oh my God.
You're gonna get a song called Pyro Dick, and it's going to be out at the next con. It's gonna be your fault.
Those firemen are gonna be so confused.
Pyro Dick
So,
2023.
I will gladly sponsor Pyrodick.
Okay, you heard it here. The name of the next album, Pyro Dick. Cool.
Please do not use my fucked up mind to name your albums. They're good at naming things. I'm good at horrifying the elderly.
Okay, so you horrify the elderly, and I'll get the youth because Dick. We'll talk. We can basically hit all demographics here.
Oh my God. What is the 3rd item you're saving?
Oh yeah. So the 3rd item, if I have to think about it, honestly is going to be Snowflake's VR, and it's not because I even play the damn thing. It's because she plays it, and that keeps her from kicking my ass and distracts her because love you. So I'm gonna go VR.
You too, asshole.
I have to sleep, and sleeping with one eye open doesn't do shit. I'm screwed.
Alright, so I just want to make sure I'm painting a picture here. The firefighters arrive to a blazing inferno. You're out front, strumming your guitar, singing about, Pyro Dick, is that what we decided?
Yes.
Excellent. A stack of porn next to you, and Snowflake dancing around to Beat Saber in the middle of the street. They're passing your house up, buddy.
Dude, okay, you said I'm beating my guitar. She's playing Beat Saber. If I don't have my guitar in the VR, I'm gonna be beating off to the porn.
Okay, now the firefighters are stopping. I've seen their calendars. They're into this. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, your convention chairman, it's a work that never stops. Give it up for Lord Pandez. Thank you, Des. Love you.
Hey, Des.
All right, we have one more question. The last question comes from Tikel. Thank you so much, Tikel. Tikel asks, what obscure TV show / film / video game would you most want to see get a remake? What was it?
Reboot? Oh, I think I tried that maybe, actually.
I think they did
we always
reboot.
bring that up,
They
yeah.
rebooted, and it was bad, apparently.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got one.
What do you got?
Smurfs, dark, gritty reboot. Why not? Let's do it.
After Dark Smurfs.
I mean, it's basically Attack on Titan when I think about it, really, because he's trying to eat the little people, really. All the
Is that what
whole
Gargamel
time.
was trying to do? Eat them?
I think so, right?
I think that was the original plot, yeah.
Gargamel was trying to eat the Smurfs. All right, well, now I know why all the furries are in the four. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Plot twist, Gargamel's just discovering that he's really into micros.
Ha!
Fair enough.
I mean,
Citrine?
macro, and ore kind of go together, right?
I mean, it's the easiest one.
This explains where a lot of porn comes from and a lot of people's fetishes come from. Cartoons, great.
Yep, yeah, basically.
And who do we get played Dark Gargamel? Danny DeVito.
Oh my god, it all circles back.
Perfect.
Anyways, he started laughing.
Thursday night.
Yeah? Oh. What would you do? What would you remake? Anything?
Here's the thing, I don't really know what I would have remade because I feel like a lot of the things that have been remade that, okay, you have to understand, less than 2 years ago I lost my vision completely. So like now I'm just catching up on everything because what I saw as a kid was blurred shit. And now I get audio descript for this stuff. And so I'm just catching up on the originals. So I've got 20 years of logging to go through. And half the time that I think, oh, I'd like a reboot of this, they already made it and it's straight to Netflix or it's straight to Hulu or Disney Plus, and usually it's, I won't say it's bastardizing it all the time, but flip a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they try to remake Fantastic Four how many times though? Right?
The one for me, just because I feel like it's time. Do soap operas still exist? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Daytime soap operas, they still exist?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Days of Our Lives.
Okay, good. In that case, this is still prevalent. There is an old show that I grew up on. Dear God, did I grow up on this show. It's called Soap. You know it. You know? Soap, help me out with his name. Billy Crystal got his start on Soap as a gay ventriloquist. It is an over-the-top soap opera that is so convoluted and complicated, they end every single episode with a recap of all the nonsense that they're doing, and it was wildly funny. If you ever get a chance, Soap is a truly stupendous show, but it's still a show of the 80s, help me out, 80s show, right?
Oh, I think it's 70s
Late
actually.
70s.
Was it late 70s?
Okay.
Holy shit, I love that show. I want to see it redone with everything that we've learned now. All the way that we do humor and dark gritty reboots, because yeah, we do a lot of reboots because we are totally out of ideas as a species apparently. And then we made Everything Anywhere All at Once. So okay, we've got a few ideas left. But at the end of the day, we are very good at remaking things. And to remake a comedy of the caliber of a spoof on a full genre, done to the point where sometimes it was so good that could actually elicit an emotional response from you, that's the show I want. So my answer is Soap. And that leads us to the end of time. Again, I thought we had an hour and a half. We only had an hour. So sorry about that. So here's what we're going to do. At the back of the room, we have set up our dealer's table. You don't need to buy anything, but we're going to be hanging out back there for a while. That being said, we will be selling Status's CD. Thank you so much, Status. Some of our merch, and just hanging out. If you want to join us back there. If you want to buy something, let us know. Great. But that doesn't matter because just thank you for being here. So,
If you want to watch us later, we're on twitch.tv, Alkali and Zanny. So
we stream 4 days a week. We have a schedule up. Our next stream will be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So until next time, let's let him hear it. They had to leave, but give it up for Lord Pandas! Our wonderful guest, Citrine! Until next time, I'm Alkali.
I'm Zanny.
Thank you very much for being here, and good night. Citrine, you're amazing. Thank you so much, bud.